At first glance, it's very clear that Micah Cook means business when it comes to fitness. However, Micah's speciality isn't just working on the body. She's also focused on the mind and spirit. Micah recently caught up with our fitness guru, Raif Darazi, to share her story as well as a full body workout.
Why was being a fitness trainer the route you took in life?
Because when I was a little girl, my biggest thing in life was helping people. So I know what I was going to end up doing. And when I got into the health and wellness industry, I literally fell in love with it.
You help others align their mind, body, and spirit. How exactly do you do that?
Well, it all starts with a morning routine, because at the end of the day, your mind is your biggest tool that you have. I really teach my clients to always wake up with a state of gratitude, because when you can start your day off in gratitude, you create your own reality, right?
What do you say to folks that are simply too tired or too busy to get a workout in?
You don't even have to have equipment. I actually specialize in HIIT, so it's all resistance against your own body weight. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. Work out live, you can put on a video. It literally, you just need to move. You can be the wealthiest person in the whole universe, but if you don't have your health, what do you have?
And what is the most rewarding thing for you when working with clients?
Honestly, the aftermath. So I just had a client. When she got to boot camp, she was like, girl, I hit a wall. Like, my body just doesn't want to do it. And I said, how good do you feel after your workout? She's like, well, I feel better. I said, this is when you have to push through that middle barrier so that you can grow and you can strengthen and do all of the things, because she just was not having it that day. Well, she pushed through the whole workout, moaning, complaining, all of the things, but she did it. And afterwards, she was like, thank you.
You're also a life coach, which makes sense since you focus on not just the body, but the mind and the spirit. Tell me about that.
I had a really traumatic childhood growing up, and life coaching was a gift. It kind of fell in my lap. And whenever I was able to connect with a client, I was able to tap into their energy and reveal things from their childhood and really help them see from a different perspective that we create our own realities no matter what it is, and it's up to us as adults to break the cycles so that we don't continue to repeat the same patterns.
So when you share your story with others, what's the one thing you hope they walk away with?
Honestly, more self-awareness. You give what you get back. So I really help people see things from a different set of eyes, taking out the victim mindset, right? Regardless of anything that happened as a child, that's your past. Let it be the past. That is not your present moment, and that is not your future. You have a choice right now to make a change. So I really try to work with clients to help them practice being self-aware and staying in the present moment of now, because like I said, this is the most powerful moment that we have.
All right, you're gonna show us a full body workout. Let's get to it.
Okay, all right. You're starting off with one of my very favorite exercises, because it literally is total body. It's called a burpee. So what we're going to do is get into a shoulder stance position. We're going to drop down. We're going to have our shoulders and wrists lined, and we're going to do a push-up. We're going to jump to our feet and jump off the air. We're going to exercise number 2. This is called an inchworm. This is really good for the shoulders and core stability. And you're just going to walk it all the way out until you get to a plank position. You're going to hold, keep your core nice and engaged, and then you're going to walk it back out. Walk it back in and walk it back out. My last exercise is called a jump squat, okay? You're going to drive the jump, and you're going to contract your quads as you're jumping off. You're going to keep your chest back, and you're going to sit the weight in back of those heels. And there you go, ladies and gents.
So you heard it from Micah, no excuses. You can do this any time of the day. Micah, thank you so much for these very doable exercises.
Awesome, you're welcome.
Love that. I've got a new workout routine to try out.